Welcome to 5 Pints In, the show where we're literally 5 pints in.
Wasn't a lot of noise there.
Cheers, guys.
Don't mind by accident just before.
Yeah, we have to apologize for the anticlimactic opening. We have bottles instead of cans, so we're going to have to make do with those. I do want to say, nice shirt, Connor.
Thank you.
Lovely. One of my favourites, that. Throwback to 86.
Yeah,
I would rather you point it out in the beginning so it doesn't just get brushed over that I'm wearing sitting here wearing a West Ham shirt.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. So, Connor, what were the scores? So I had 10 points, which I think might be the most I've ever got.
The record, that, for you.
Yeah, for me. I remember, I think you got an 11 last season, and maybe he did as well, but 10 is...
I think we both got a 13, a couple of 12s.
Alright, well, this is the record. It's the record for this season. Because it's the first one we've done this season, so...
It is.
10, I think you had 7.
Do you want to talk about...
And 4.
Do you want to talk about the wrong results?
Yeah, but I just want everyone to know you had 4.
Alright,
4.
We should have everyone know that you both put 1-1 Liverpool-Chelsea, and it was never going to be a 1-1 game.
It was never going to be, but it was.
Yeah.
Exactly 1-1.
It was exactly 1-1.
So
it would just...
But it was never going to be.
If we're now only just predicting first halves, then you should have let me know.
Oh dear, I detect something.
Yeah, I mean, could you not tell
with one of them shows?
Could you not tell with all? Yeah, I know. Could you not tell with all the texts we were getting on what was it, Saturday?
I didn't get involved.
No, I could tell. Yeah, and I sort of backed out as well. So
yeah, there was like 4 different group chats I all texted.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I just before we dig into this, you know, I mean, obviously we don't want to talk about Liverpool and Chelsea too long, but we'll get into it because there was, you know, other good results. But I did say on the last podcast, I said 1-1, and I stuck to it, and you know, that's what prediction champions are made of.
Yeah, but you didn't predict the red card. It was only going to be 1-1 if one of our best players got sent.
No, I agree. You know? I agree. I don't think it would have ended 1-1 if he didn't get sent off.
It was never a 1-1 game.
But No, it was. No, I agree, and I think Liverpool just really lacked that venom. You know, I mean, they should have.
They were getting in behind early on.
Yeah.
Which is worrying, you know, and
Salah had a few chances, didn't he?
Yeah, it proved you can get behind Chelsea. I mean, maybe we can tighten up a little bit, and it also proved, which we'll probably get in later on, that Lukaku's, I don't know, not what everyone's saying he is.
Well, he's got to have time, mate. You know,
yeah, sure, but
on your debut, you got to have time, and it's not easy going to Liverpool. Don't forget, it's a different way of football for him as well. Yeah. He's getting used to a new team. He's getting used to a new league because I'm sure the Italian league hasn't played anything like the Premier League. So, you know, don't be too harsh on him.
I don't know about closest. It's very slow, isn't it? I mean, it's closest in physicality, maybe, but the German league, maybe, but it's slow, isn't it? I mean, it's like his kind of game. It's like, you know, the slow pace, hold the ball up, you know, and then, I mean, Inter had a great team last season, obviously winning the league, but I mean, I wouldn't rule him out. I mean, you know, I hope he does shit because I think Chelsea...
He's definitely throwing goals in, but it's them big games that you need him to do it more than anything. 100%. And that's, will he do it in the big games, which are going to be title deciders or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean...
Champions League qualification deciders.
I think the biggest thing was, though, when Chelsea went down to 10 men and he took Havertz off, whether this was Lukaku or was Tuchel's decision, Lukaku should have just hung out on the halfway line. He kept coming back and trying to get involved in the play, and there was no one up there, so it was like...
Yeah, well, that's just habit, isn't it? You need to help your team out, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't do that, there's going to be openings.
Yeah.
You know, he went to a 5-3-1, really, didn't he? Defensively, and just thought, you know, if we can break, we will break, and he's the right person if you're all going to break. If you don't have enough numbers, you know. But didn't work out. And then to be fair, mate, look, Havertz's header wasn't directed. He just flicked it on, didn't he?
Yeah, but at first I thought
it still goes towards the goal, and you are heading towards goal more or less.
I mean, and to win a header, and he's not a big to win a header in Liverpool's box like that.
They were
I know
doing
it wasn't
the
in the 6 yard, was it? But
no one was marking them.
It was the zonal mark, and nobody picked them up at all. Nobody ran them from the penalty spot. That's what it was.
To be fair, though, we could have scored like maybe 3 times, or we could have been blatantly in 3 times. It's like no one trusted each other. Like there was a blatant times that Conte could have just slipped Lukaku in, or Lukaku could have slipped Havertz in, and it's like they just didn't want to. There was a couple of times where it was like 3-on-2 for the defenders, and they just kept on making the wrong decision. But I mean, I think after all those spam texts that I did to you, I think in the end I did say I think this just proves that we're better than Liverpool right now at this moment in time.
I think so. I mean,
I'm happy with that, and I'm happy they didn't fucking score another. You know,
you've got to be happy with a 1-1 result going down a man like that. You know.
No, but you'd take 1-1 before the game going to Anfield.
Yeah.
You'd take 1-1, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well,
before the game.
No, not before this game. I thought we were gonna go out and get like a 2-0 comfortably, and maybe they sneak like a little shitty penalty in, but I thought 2-0 like cleanly.
I mean, it could have been without the red card, you know.
Yeah.
But even so, Kovacic had a decent chance where he should have dragged it onto his left side to stop Matic getting close enough to get his foot on it. You know, He sort of turned his body shape to try and curl it with his right foot instead of taking it on again, maybe to his left side. I know he's narrowing the angle, but he's going to get a clear shot away on his left. And I mean, that was it, really, wasn't it? You know, it was sort of sit back and soak it up. Because there is that fear when you go a man down, especially at Anfield.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're saying there was only one chance after they were 10 men?
But I mean, later on in the second half. That was the best chance for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then, I still thought we could have scored with 10 men.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst result in the end, Con, is it?
No.
You know, you're disappointed with the penalty and with the sending off. And
it being sad and everything. And,
but if you look at what he's done
on half time,
I think we said it last week about the ref going over to the side and it's already frozen on something.
Oh my God.
He stopped the goal, and then I think it was the jerk of his arm forward after it had hit him, because it has come off his knee. I think you remember the Champions League, was it Sissoko, when it went off his head onto his arm, or his shoulder, then his arm, and I said then it shouldn't have been a pen. Mm-hmm. It come off his knee onto his arm, but then he sort of jerked his arm forward to hit the ball out or try and get the ball away.
Yeah,
and that's what looked to me as if that's what's made the refs mad.
What about before I just want to interject real quick, because the ball was going in, which by the FA rules that means it's a sending off.
Okay, but hold on.
And he did. I know all the pundits were saying the ref didn't see him. Like he did pull his arm forward. You could see that angle where you're looking in line with the post. He goes like this. He pushes his arm forward. Whether he's trying to move it out the way or not, who knows? But it's towards the ball, or it's following the ball after it bounces off of it.
I think it was just like a natural
but it doesn't matter.
Lifting up your right.
Reaction to the ball hitting him on the arm. I think.
But it's just a harsh rule. I mean, but the ball would have gone in if his arm wasn't there.
Okay, so
it would have been 1-1 anyway. If he doesn't stop it with his arm.
Yeah.
All right, but it's also...
But you've had 11 men.
But, well, that wouldn't have been a possibility. I think
because of the rule.
I think there's two ways to go about it. It was hit at him at too close of a range to where anywhere in that box, if it hits his thigh, then his arm that quickly, is it a penalty?
If it's
from that distance?
It depends if the ball's going in or not.
Okay, but if it's just in the box, is that a penalty?
No,
okay, so while it's done that, then it's going in after that.
It was going in if it hit his leg or hit his arm, or it wasn't.
So how?
I think there's difference in the wording of the rule. That if it's going to stop a goal.
What about?
Then it's a different.
Yeah.
What about? I think it was Llorente against Hughes in the semi-final in the Champions League 2 years ago. Didn't it hit his arm to put it right in front of him for him to put it in the goal,
and it counted,
and that was allowed. Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I argued about this.
Yeah. So, what's the difference in just the defending aspect of that to where all it's done is hit his? I think it hit his head, then his arm, and then it came,
Well, that-
and then it fell down,
look,
and then he hit it in.
Well, that counted because the rules allowed that to count. This was a red card because the rules say it's a red card. I'm not saying it's not hard. I don't know what else he's. I don't know what else he's supposed to do.
So that, yeah. So
like,
that
I really don't.
Yeah.
But it's just that's written in the rules. That's why I sent you the screenshot of the FA rules, because it says if you stop a goal with any part of your body that you're not allowed to score with, or any part, and it includes the hands and the arms from the kit down it is now or whatever.
Okay.
Players, yeah.
Then it's a red card and,
so
and a
that
penalty.
trumps the ricocheted rule of it hitting your thigh to the arm.
If the ball would go in, otherwise
if it's going to go in the goal, I think it does.
That's where it gets great.
I would completely agree with it if it was a short distance and who was it, Mane? And he hit it and it just hit James's arm and James's arm was in an unnatural position. I get that, but because it's hit his thigh, then his arm, I don't think it's... I sound so biased saying it.
But did he look? Did it hit his arm and then he pushed it out again with his arm like a second touch?
No, I don't. No, no.
That's what it looked like to me.
Well, I don't know if he touched it again or not, but he definitely put. The ref didn't see this.
He pushed it forward because that's what made it come out.
Yeah.
It didn't hit his arm and bounce out.
Right.
It hit his arm and then he pushed it out.
Right. But it's funny, all the
I don't know
pundits...
about that.
They made a great block after that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
and then made a great block after that.
Yeah, but it's funny, all the pundits are talking about that. The reason Michael Oliver... Anthony Taylor. I'll get one of them. Didn't need to see the rest is because that's just... If it hits his arm and the ball's going in, it just is what it is. That's just what the rules are now.
In the rule book.
Yeah, the rules have changed a million times, but that's what they're told to enforce, and it is what it is.
So... Alright, so let me get this straight. Someone's standing there. They got their hands at the side of their body. As normal as you like. They're standing on the goal line. Someone is 2 yards away from them. They run up, fucking smash the ball as hard as they can. It hits his hand, hits the post and goes out. Or comes back out. It doesn't go in. It now has stopped.
Probably,
the ball,
yeah.
That's a red card.
Probably.
The rules are completely fucked up.
If you read the rules and you look at that situation, probably a red card.
That's fucked up.
Well, yeah, but all the rules are
But
pretty bad.
when was the last time he wasn't?
Yeah. The rules are wrong everywhere.
But why does it seem like that's not what the... What'd you say?
It's come to the stage where you'll have to go back and check what the rules actually are right now.
Yeah.
It seems like...
How can football be like that, you know?
It seems
and that's
like
not
it
just with
wasn't...
the handball.
You need, like, lawyers. You know, like, you need a lawyer to decode laws and get around certain laws. Like, it's like you need a special lawyer on the side of the pitch to get you out of that. It's ridiculous. I'm just saying there's no argument here. You were arguing. I was in a few group texts that you were sending.
Yeah. I also had a few beers.
No, I know.
I kind of like disagree with what I was originally saying, but in the whole grand scheme of it, I still stand by, and I'll watch it again because I don't really think he kind of jerks forward.
Oh, he does.
Whatever.
He does.
Yeah, maybe to gain his balance.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But not
the cards
to push the ball.
That doesn't matter though, and that's why Anthony Taylor didn't need to see it again.
So you agree with him going up, looking at the photo, and saying because it stopped the ball from going in.
That's the rule. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if that's the rule. It doesn't matter whether you agree or not.
And that's why he didn't need to see any more. But if he would have watched more...
You actually came out, not with obviously with the sending off. If it's going in the goal and it's not a goal, by giving them a pen, you're getting another chance to not concede a goal.
Yeah, but here's what also gets weird. Remember the double jeopardy?
You don't just give a goal. You can't give a goal if it doesn't go behind the line.
Remember that's what he's... Yeah. Remember
that's what I'm saying.
The double jeopardy rule, though? Remember that? Where it's like... They introduced it 2 seasons ago, where you can't get sent off if a penalty's been given. You know how like...
Well, I don't know anymore.
No, well, there was a rule...
Different game now.
It's called the double jeopardy rule. And the rule was that last man, as long as he was making a clear attempt for the ball, he wouldn't be sent off if a penalty was given if it was inside the box, because that's double jeopardy. They don't want to give the red card and the penalty. And that was a rule introduced in 2019.
Let me ask this question. If that had a bit of him on the arm 10 yards out, but the shot would have been going towards the goal, did he still do the same thing? Or is it because he's on the line?
I think if there's no goalie in goal, then you would get the same punishment. But if a goalie's in goal, then you can't.
It's not definitely.
I feel weird that I played for 23 years and I'm asking what the rules are.
Well, the rules change not even once a season. They change midway through the season as well. I mean, they changed the handball rule last season. I think in week 6 they changed it, and then in week 12 they changed it. Like, it's, you know, how has football been around for, you know, a couple hundred years, and you still don't have the rules right?
And they're pissing with it still.
Yeah. But
I don't get it.
And here's another one, actually, just to kind of move on from this. UEFA, and I'm not saying I disagree with this, but UEFA have taken away the away goals rule this season.
Yeah.
So there's no away goal advantage. What do you guys think about that?
I don't like that.
I don't like it.
You don't like that they've taken it away?
I don't like that they've taken it away. No. It's always been there. It's a reward for going. No, teams are just going to go and bed in away from home. Whereas
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It was let's go and more exciting football, and let's try and get that one away goal that could decide the tie. I'm not having it now. It's like playing 2 home games for both teams.
Yeah.
Or what they did with the semi-final, kind of like 2.
They make it singular,
too
though,
neutral
at Wembley.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like a neutral ground there.
Well, you still have a home and away advantage, but I agree there's no, like... You're going to miss that, like, whole rush of, like, 1 goal could literally mean the difference between completely going out and...
Yeah, now you have to change your whole formation to score 2.
But what was the reason for changing it? Was it a valid reason? Did they come up with, we're changing it because of this?
I'm not sure. I didn't.
Yeah, there's got to be reason, hasn't it? If you change something, there's got to be reason.
Yeah, I mean maybe. I know.
And it's got to be the better.
Look, there was always, you know, complaints about it when it was your team who had been done by it. You know, so it was like if the loudest fans on social media, if it happened to their team, you'd always hear negative shit about it. You know.
Yeah, well, it's like people don't like penalties.
Yeah.
You know what? Back in the day, you get 3 and 4 replays.
Yeah.
And they complain about the fixture pile up. You know, so it's got to be decided. It's got to be decided to move on.
Yeah.
And like I said, it makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
You know, there was the thing about, I'd rather play away first probably because of the away goals rule.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you felt you could go there and get a goal away from home, even a 2-1 defeat means you only have to win 1-0 at home. You know, so it's not done and dusted.
Yeah.
It's going to change the way people approach the games anyway. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it doesn't make it boring, like, you know, like you said.
Well, that's the only way it could go. Yeah. It's not going to make it more exciting, is it?
No. Yeah, I do think for me it is more like just a change thing. It's like why mess with it if it's not broken, you know? And I don't think it was broken. I didn't see a reason to change it, you know. But
you deserve a reward if you are going away from home and scoring.
Yeah.
Foreign country, hostile environment. You know, come out and play your game to go for that one away goal.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And it makes the home team come at you again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go and get an away goal, they've got to come at you again. It opens the game up. I mean, that's what it's always done. It's as if they're saying, like, let's be a little bit more conservative now about everything, really. You know?
And if anything, you're going to give more, there's going to be more extra time, which is more minutes, which is more fixture congestion, kind of. You know, I know it's not any more games, but it's more minutes. So, but I mean, speaking of Europe, though, I do want to get to the Champions League groups, but I was doing the next fixtures for all our teams, and I did see West Ham Dynamo Zagreb away in the Europa League, September 16th. It's crazy seeing that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
Crazy, though.
Yeah.
I mean, and this will be a test for West Ham. These extra games, you know, I don't think they've got that deeper squad. You know, they haven't really. I think is it Zouma the only signing they've had?
Zouma's been signed. Apparently, Tagliafico from Ajax is signing. He's in Venezuela though, so they don't know if they're going to get it done in the transfer deadline. I mean, by the time this comes out, it'll be tonight when the transfer deadline is. But so
they've got to get it.
He's a left back.
Yeah.
Or left. I think he's a left back.
Good play. You were right as well, Con, when you said about West Ham. You said, are they going to be able to produce against the likes of Palace and that type of team, you know? Being in the league twice, a little bit disappointing, you know? Yeah. Especially Palace.
Well, he did say...
Probably the worst of...
Yeah.
Well, if you're excluding Arsenal.
Yeah, take Arsenal out of it. That's why. That's why with Connor losing the predictor, though, I was gonna give him a City shirt, and I was like, you know what, West Ham has to be represented. And
mate, still sitting second in the league.
I know, and he was talking shit, wasn't he? Not shit, but
when you look at the table, mate, I'm still happy.
Hey, I would rather wear a West Ham shirt than a City shirt. So I don't know what. Yeah.
Did you see the game?
The West Ham game? Yeah.
I only watched the extended highlights.
Yeah.
See, right at the very end, Antonio on the break.
Yeah.
And he goes to pass in. I'm thinking he's 1-on-1.
I know, yeah.
It was a strange one, you know?
Yeah.
He's not a natural goal scorer. He's not a natural striker. Said this, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard.
I think he did score again.
Right. What else do you want to know?
Yeah.
He did score again. And made the other one.
Yeah, I mean, he could have...
I tell you, Fornal's goal was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Impressive little 1-2s.
I mean, this season, he's just been, I don't know, I really didn't like him last season, you know. I feel like any time, you know, we've said something negative about him or Souček, we get a bit of backlash, but I think...
That was good, though.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather be wrong.
Yeah.
When it concerns my own clubs, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to say it like it is. I don't know if you'd saved a spot for the Ronaldo bit, mate.
No, I have. I've got a spot for Ronaldo, a special place in the. Yeah. We'll get to it. Just continuing with the European thing. I just thought about that West Ham thing. It was just.
If you do want me to compliment West Ham, I'm trying to fact check it here, but Don was saying when I went and watched the Liverpool and Chelsea game that West Ham have only been at the top of the league like twice in that position ever.
Could be.
It seems to be true.
Yeah.
Back in '85, they finished third.
Yeah, they almost won it. They went to the last game, I think, at Anfield that year.
Everton won it, right?
Yeah.
Second or third.
I will say. I mean, it's a hard one to fact check because of the moving table, but
I'm not getting like a clear answer.
But Don from the Harp usually knows his shit, so not from the Harp, but who we see in the Harp. Alex is, Alex's dad.
Yeah,
he knows his shit, so I wouldn't be surprised if anyone else knows that or whatever. I mean, I'm sure that's probably the case, but. I mean, it's great to see them up there, and now they're second. And then, like I said, I was just scrolling through the next fixtures and saw Zagreb, and I was like, oh, yeah, like Europa League.
They're in Europe, yeah.
Yeah, while Tottenham are in the Europa Conference.
What's in top of the league?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, that's going down between Arsenal and Tottenham fans. One at either end.
Top and bottom.
They play each other soon as well.
Yeah.
Thing the next few weeks.
Arsenal will beat him.
I think no, there's no way.
No, I'm saying it right now. Arsenal will beat him.
So,
I must admit, I am liking the Tottenham shirt. It's just a plain white, like the old school, old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. No frills. Just plain.
I think but I'm a bit sour towards them over the Kane shit, towards him, and then them beating us first game of the season.
I mean, Tottenham are the second worst in the league to Man United.
Well, they got 3 goals in 3 games.
Yeah, I think there's 3 1-0 back-to-backs, wasn't it? That's what it was. Yeah, but
shitbags.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, Champions League. We've got Messi in City's group at PSG, and then
I wonder if I can get home in time.
Yeah, I think it's when's the first game's in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, isn't it?
Mid-September, I think.
We play Leipzig the 15th of September.
Yeah.
Leipzig just got they just got rid of
the Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Sabitzer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sabitzer, yeah.
Yeah.
They do like to steal from there, don't they?
That's the one Werner came from?
Yeah.
Okay, I get them in Salzburg. Yeah.
One's German, one's Austrian, right?
Yeah.
No, I know, but it's just the Red Bull thing, and the same kit, same badge, same whatever.
Yeah.
Owners. Yeah. But yeah, I mean it's not really an easy group, but I think we'll take PSG again. I don't.
Well, top two go through anyway, don't they?
Yeah, I still think we'll top that group though. Group.
Did you say it's not an easy group?
Well, I mean, it's not like Leipzig are easy, is it?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
they also just. That's why I was saying they also just lost their best player. That's.
But then Germany last year.
It's not like we've got Man United's group with young boys, Atalanta, Villarreal.
They could, but that's the thing. They could still not. If they don't qualify, I still kind of won't be surprised if you don't make second or first.
They'll probably go and win the
Pep again.
What's that?
Man United, they'll probably go and win the Europa League.
Yeah, good for them.
When they get,
they have to finish third in the group.
Neither will Villarreal.
No, I don't think they will either, but yeah.
Should be the strongest team in it, but they haven't been that impressive in the last two games.
No, not at all.
They started on fire against Leeds and then they haven't looked anything out the ordinary. Southampton and Wolves away.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, I just think they're shit.
I mean, somebody will come in and make a bit of a difference.
You see how bad Pogba was?
Yeah.
Oh, you were...
All right, we'll get to.
I watched it though. I watched it after golf.
All
right, we'll get to the Man United shit and the whatever Ronaldo shit. But I just want to stick to the Champions League real quick. Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, and Malmo.
Easy.
Yeah, I mean I think Juventus have sort of.
They
lost a big player, didn't they?
You know
recently?
what we did? Oh yeah.
We'll get to that later.
Put anyone in our group. Easy.
I think for me the best group is going to be that Atletico, Liverpool, Porto, Milan, AC Milan group. That is
that seems
that'll be one where you just
but Milan and Porto probably more on history than the way they are today,
Yeah, I mean Porto
bigger name clubs.
We had Porto in the group stages last season and they weren't a pushover,
Milan are rebuilding as well. They just fucking
I mean it won't be easy.
Yeah.
It won't be easy.
I'm just saying, I think I
would say that is probably the toughest group.
Yeah.
Is Ibra still at Milan?
Well, the most even group.
Yeah, most even, I would say. I think Ibra may still be there. He was last season, wasn't he?
No, I still think United and Young Boys group is probably the most even across the board. Especially if they play like how they played against Wolves.
Yeah. I mean, you've also got Lyon, Sevilla, Salzburg, Wolfsburg. I mean, it's not exciting, but it's pretty even.
Yeah, it's nice knowing that when you top your group, you may have one of those.
Yeah, exactly. It's second place. But can I just say, something that came up during the draw that just absolutely baffles me, and I know the reason for it, but Jorginho winning UEFA Player of the Year... That is just ridiculous. And I know it's...
The silence says everything, doesn't it?
Well, but I know we spoke about this because you predicted it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but like 3-4 months...
a lot of things.
After the Euros. Because he won the Champions League and he won the Euros.
Yeah, and he played a big role in
got massively towards it.
Yeah, but bullshit, though, because those are team competitions and Jorginho is nowhere near the Player of the Year. How is he Player of the Year?
He played.
Was there any other Chelsea player in the Italian squad?
Emerson.
He singled out as the only person.
Yeah, and Emerson didn't play.
Yeah, but if that's the way they look at it, then that trophy means jack shit.
Well, wasn't it similar with Modric?
Yeah, and I don't agree with that either. But Modric is a better player than Jorginho.
Yeah, but Modric also didn't achieve as much as Jorginho did that year.
No, he lost in the final of the.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, but
he lost the final of the World Cup.
Okay,
and then
that just means they're lazy, and they're like, "Who's Player of the Year?" Well, who won 2 trophies?
Well, no, because I mean, when
France and Madrid, it's like the goal scorer is always man of the match.
Yeah.
Well, no, not necessarily, because when France, well, yeah, kind of like that, because they're impactful on the game. But when France and Real Madrid won, you had Varane, who wasn't going to get the Ballon d'Or, you know, who played a pretty decent role.
That was the year Modric won.
Yeah, I believe so.
But
Jorginho
should be Player of the Year, not Team Player of the Year.
I mean, it's weird that he got Player of the Year and Conte got Midfielder of the Year, and wouldn't.
And he's a midfielder.
Yeah.
So if he's got Player of the Year, he should have got both.
Yeah.
Right, because Player of the Year is everybody's position, so he's beating off more people.
Yeah.
To the title. So it doesn't make any sense, does it? So they are going on what he's achieved trophy-wise.
But you have to.
I just
you do have to. You do have
bullshit.
to say he won the 2 biggest things.
I think if
you
it's
could
close,
possibly win.
If it's close, you look at their individual accomplishments.
Like in Messi, they didn't win the league, did they? Messi in Copa America or whatever scored 2 free kicks, got like fucking 12 goals or something like that. Mm-hmm. He won. He got the most assists, most goals. Argentina got the most. He got every award you could possibly get in that tournament. And I know it's a lower standard of tournament, but you do have to consider Messi.
It's not a UEFA tournament. No.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, I was also just using this as an example.
Yeah.
If you were to say, I was talking about like for the Ballon d'Or and that.
Right. The Ballon d'Or is different. I don't think the Ballon d'Or does that though.
But it's just
you have to.
Don't gauge it player against player.
Because that's what I was talking about. Sorry, with the Ballon
d'Or. They don't gauge it player against player, do they?
Which they should, because
obviously not.
That's Player of the Year. It should be the best player in the world. The best player in the world doesn't necessarily win every trophy because he's got 10 other people to.
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like Messi never won this. Well, that's why I was talking about the Ballon d'Or. Messi never. I don't think
the Ballon d'Or is as reliant on trophy winning as UEFA Player of the Year.
No.
From what I've seen.
Well, no, it is because that's Modric won the Ballon d'Or, isn't it? Didn't he?
Yeah.
And that's what
okay, but Modric didn't win the Euros. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah.
I just think this is lazy.
Well, he got to the final of the World Cup.
Yeah, but at least there's a little. It's not
he won player of the tournament in the World Cup.
It's just the way the game's going. It's stat based.
Yeah, but Jorginho's a joke. Jorginho's not anywhere near the best player in the Premier League.
That's true.
Like it's just such a joke.
That's true. Yeah, because he is not. He's not. Well, here you go. He's not the best midfielder at Chelsea, but. I would.
We whittled him down now.
No.
He's not the best midfielder because Kante is, and he won that.
But
he's not the best in the Premier League.
No, but
he's not even the best in Chelsea.
Well, no. But in those 2 tournaments, he did better than Kante. And do you know what I mean?
I don't know. In the Champions League, Kante was.
Yeah, no, but Kante was injured for. Conte didn't play every game in the Champions League.
In the knockout stages, Conte was crucial.
I know, and
breaking up play.
I know.
Assisted.
I think he won 4 man of the matches in.
Well, let's put an end to this one. Let's put an end to it and ask the Chelsea fan if you had to pick one of them 2 midfield players.
Conte every single day of the week.
Every day.
There's no.
That's it.
I'm not even going to let you.
So it's really down to the association or whoever it is picking it.
But that was
got their own view. And
that was my point. What I was about to say that you can't be biased towards who is actually better. It's who had the better.
That's what a trophy.
It's who had the better run. It's not who is actually better.
Okay, so here's the thing. Then it doesn't. Nobody's picking it. It's a computer that's saying who won 2.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Yeah.
No, because Jorginho did play a vital role in Italy winning the Euros, right?
I think,
and he played a vital role in Chelsea winning the Champions League.
Vital, mate. I wouldn't say his role was vital. I'd say he worked within the team, within a network.
Yeah.
for
His
Italy.
role was vital.
For Italy or Chelsea, he
Do you remember him dominating games?
Well, no, that's the thing. He does
goals.
He does what? Yeah, they won the first 3 games 3-0. He does what Pirlo does, except the distribution. He just
That's what Pirlo did.
No. Yeah, I know, but Jorginho, what he does is he just when he gets the ball or when there's people around him, he slows the game down, and he does make it to where they can win 3-0. Like they don't win 3-0 without Jorginho. You know, I know he doesn't look like he's doing much, but he is.
I don't mind him. I know he's come on.
He's not the most special. I know that.
I used to think he was just a pawn. He was just one piece of a.
I think you typed in the wrong
of an average team. One piece of an average team, going sideways and backwards most of the time, and then once in a while he'd hit this ball around a corner and split the defence, and someone would score. That was the way I viewed.
Yeah, exactly.
Basic, sideways, backwards,
but then,
and then they would hit it first time round a corner, and they score, but he didn't do it often enough for me.
I know what you're talking about, that Tammy Abraham goal, aren't you? And it was
there's been a few, mate.
I know, but
and not just goals, chances.
Yeah,
you know,
I know,
and in his locker,
he does have brilliance in his locker, and that's my point. It's like he's.
But giving him that award, mate, is not.
I know but
you're having trouble defending him right
now.
No.
No, I'm not, because I do think he deserves it.
But you are, because...
I was far to say, I'd have Kovacic before him.
Well, I'd definitely have Verratti before him.
Kovacic is a more attacking player. This is my
point. That's why
Jorginho needs Conte next to him, because Jorginho's not going to tackle. He's going to play like he did in the Italian league. He's just going to find space, get the ball, and do whatever he wants. And whether that's going forward or just creating more space, he's just gonna do that, and no one's going to tackle him. No one's going to do anything about it. No, he's just going to have the ball.
You're justifying...
I would have Declan Rice instead of him.
And yeah, maybe, because Declan Rice...
Okay,
Declan Rice is almost
as good as... Player than.
Here, let me ask you... Can I ask
almost as good on the ball.
Can I ask you an honest question that we won't spend too much time on because it could take a lot of thought, but let's just say, if you had to put Jorginho in top midfielders in the world... Would he be top 5, top 10, top 15, top 20, top 25, top 30, top 35, top 40?
Is this like
45?
Is this not including like the wingers?
You need to take the top away from it when you get.
Is this not including like wingers like Salah and Mane? Who
I guess it's not even midfielders. Players. You have to say players, don't you? Because he won player of the tournament. Like he's maybe top 75 players in the world. You know what I mean? Like, it just...
Wait, what do you mean he won player of the tournament? I thought he won...
Or no, sorry, player of the year, not player of the tournament.
Yeah.
But not midfield. I said midfielder.
See,
I meant...
He definitely didn't win player of the tournament in both.
No, sorry. No, he won...
No, I'm saying like...
I don't think he won player in the tournament in either, did he?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it as an opinion. But he did...
Sorry, player of the year.
Yeah, exactly. But for UEFA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he did...
But, like, Messi still could have won it because of the champion.
So, here's how you have to look at it. Jorginho did more than anyone.
In what? Where? What do you mean?
One, he played more UEFA games than 90% of them, right? So...
Oh, no, but I don't think they're necessarily just... Well, actually, I don't know how I don't think
they have to.
They don't have to look that far because their algorithm is who was in both teams that won both competitions. That's the player.
Well, yeah, it's rarely that. I guess it's not that rare.
All right, let's put that one to bed.
All right, well, look at him. He's dyed his hair blonde now. He's cocky fuck. Like, I'm just kidding.
I love his.
I don't think he's bad. I just,
he's not, and he's one of the best penalty takers. I love his. And I hate that I went to penalties in the Super Cup because it's just like a pointless thing anyway. But his penalty in it, and he's just after doing that in the Euros.
Yeah.
Almost losing the whole tournament for his country, and then the next penalty he takes, he just does it just as smoothly, and then he goes over and shushes all the fans.
I don't watch the friendlies, so I didn't see it, but
he trusts himself, don't he?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's a man with confidence, and that's
should be confident winning the Champions League and the Euros
and Player of the Year.
And Player of the Year. I think that might give me a bit of confidence. That and lots of alcohol.
Ruben Diaz won Defender of the Year. I keep saying tournament.
That's bullshit.
And he also just signed a new deal till 2027.
That's amazing.
Which is great for City because he's so solid. But so we
5-0 win.
Yeah, another 5-0 back-to-back 5-0. You know, it kind of like
4 would have been enough.
Yeah, because we both
had 4 in the predictor.
Yeah, we both had 4 in the predictor. But you know, it was. I mean, I guess we can't avoid it. But Friday, everything. You know, it was meant to be City signing Ronaldo Day. And then Saturday, the fact that they went and did that was, I mean, do we need a striker? Like, I still think we do, but...
Well Friday, I think I sent you the text when I heard about it.
Yeah.
I would have found it really difficult to do this podcast.
Yeah.
If he'd have signed for Man City, I'd have found it really difficult to do this podcast. And I know some City fans would say, oh, well, probably, I don't know even know how many City fans would have said it. I'm sure there's quite a few of them that didn't want it to happen. And then there's going to be a few that think, could he be the difference and win you the Champions League? You know, but I would rather him not be there any day of the week. It didn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
I felt sick to my stomach. I partly thought that with Pep saying, in 2 more years, I might walk away and go into. I'm thinking, would he bring him in because he's only got 2 years left? And does it give him more chance of getting that Champions League win before he finishes?
Yeah.
And it was making me sick to my stomach. I'll be honest with you. I'm glad now because now I can hate him more than I ever did.
Yeah.
Would you rather him or Cantona have gone to City?
Oh, Cantona. I don't hate Cantona at all, mate.
Yeah, but, I mean, the
Cantona wouldn't have contemplated going to City, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
different.
What makes me laugh is how much of it was true, or how much is the arrogance of them that says, we offered him to Man City. Oh, thanks very much for that. You know, we're Man City. Yeah. You're offering him to us.
I mean, I heard fucking Chelsea rejected him.
No.
So I don't know what's going on with that.
Because they couldn't afford.
Because they've already got Timo Werner.
Yeah. So
at least we have a fucking striker.
Here's just a few things. Yeah, but we just.
Oh, the way we played him on the wing now.
You know what's funny?
7 wingers.
Did you see that?
A bit like Timo Werner.
just to divert off track for a second, because I've got a few things I want to touch on that you just spoke about. But Pep said over the summer he was watching the formation of geese, and he likes how they... Did we speak about... I think we might have spoken about this on one of the last episodes last season, but he likes the formation of geese. And someone did the formation where it was Edison at, like, they flipped it upside down, Edison, and then just like a ton of wingers just out the outside. It was like, no shit, he likes the formation. There's no one in the middle.
Backwards though.
Yeah, backwards, yeah, but it was funny. But just to touch on a few things. So Pep actually cleared up that he didn't say he's definitely done after 2 years. He came out and said he could leave in 2 months if the club don't want him. He could leave in 2 years. He could leave in 3 years. He just says he wants to take a break after City and he wants to explore his options. And his current contract runs for 2 years. So I don't know if it was. I don't know if that's him. Like,
I was just trying to put the pieces together, mate, and think that what is one of the ways that they would sign him, or why would they sign him?
Yeah,
I don't really think they need him, and
so
in fact, it's not even a thing.
I completely disagree.
Can I state my stance real quick, because I went from, and I absolutely hate Ronaldo. Like, I cannot stand Ronaldo, right? But when I thought he was signing, I definitely went through some excitement, because I thought, he's Ronaldo. I know he's 36 years old, but at City he'll just stand in the box and he doesn't need to do anything. That also adds to my point why I don't think he'll be successful at United, but I'll get to that. In a second. But then when he didn't sign, I went back to, okay, now I can keep hating him, because, like, that's how I truly feel. Like, I think he's a prick. I think he dives. I think he's arrogant. I think he's, you know, I think...
Look, you can say what you want, and I have my own personal views, mate, but he still has got that burst of speed. He still is one of the best finishers.
Yeah.
He knows where the goal is.
But I think in a team like United, he's not going to have that. He's going to come up against more difficulties playing up top for United than he would at City, you know? So it's going to be a bigger test, I think, because is he still fit enough for the Premier League? He's doing it in Italy, which, as we've established, Lukaku did it in, you know? I mean, I'm not saying he's not.
Lukaku's never been
I'm just glad he's going to be doing it. I'm glad he's going to be doing the job for them and not for us.
Yeah.
So... yeah, I completely disagree. I think take away his name, take away what he's done the last 15 years, as in just be a prick or whatever. He's a goal machine. And every single team on this planet will benefit with having Cristiano Ronaldo. If I'm going to defend why I don't like him, I don't like the pony show. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like 4 step overs. When it was 4 step overs and then beat someone, different. 4 step overs and passing backwards. There's no need for it anymore. There's no point. But he's still doing it. It's aggravating. And his free kicks. Every time there's a free kick, just that walk back, the same routine, and then he smashes it into the wall or over the fucking bar. You know? Yeah.
Well, his conversion
for free kicks is abysmal.
His conversion rate was really low. I think we spoke about it on one episode, and I don't remember the numbers, but it was very low. Where James Ward-Prowse, I think, had him beat 5 times or something. But they showed a clip on the Sky Sports Instagram went off when he signed for United, and they showed a clip, and they're like, "Can't wait to see this again." And it was against Arsenal, and he was doing he did 100 step overs, and then went to the corner flag and got fouled.
Yeah,
and it's like, what was the point? What was the point of that?
Brilliant.
Well, that was. I remember that game. He was there. I mean, he was just taking it to the corner, and he probably put on a second or 2 more extra on the clock doing those step overs. So it literally was nothing. For Man United fans, it was the best way to taunt this great Arsenal side.
Yeah.
You know, but
there's no doubting what he does, what he brings to a team. There's no doubt in his records, and he's a phenomenal athlete, but he is football's Michael Flatley.
Who's Michael Flatley?
You don't know who he is.
Who is he?
Riverdance. Michael Flatley. You aren't old enough for it. It doesn't matter.
No.
No.
I think I know who it is because you've been saying that our entire lives.
You can Google it.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I went through this weird flip-flop emotions, and but I'm glad.
I know that. I was
imagine. I mean, do you remember the goal he scored? And I think I said this last podcast. Because what were we talking about? Ronaldo going to City last podcast.
Yeah. I don't remember you saying this.
I'm probably about to repeat myself. The goal he scored in the Champions League final against Chelsea, I think it's Wes Brown puts the ball up, and he's just at the back post, and just from a standing jump, he pretty much just gets maybe 4 feet in the air, and then puts it in the bottom corner, and it's the most perfect. And if you could do that simple header, and he kept on saying it, just imagine De Bruyne's service and him just on the end of it. You know, the best header ever, potentially, and then potentially the best.
I can't imagine it, Tom. I can, but I don't want it, and it didn't want it.
Well, look, it's
I think it's as normal as I think Lampard going to fucking City was weird. I would put if Ronaldo went to City, I would have put that in the same category. Especially when
I think Lampard was preempted to go to New York, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, but it was...
It's different, the rivalry...
Yeah, I know, but forget New York.
But the rivalry then wasn't...
But look, I'm still...
Look, now, is it?
Look, even though I said it made me sick, I'm still happy he's back in the Premier League.
Yeah,
I'm still interested to see what happens. I still, and the fact that it is Man U, there's going to be this uproar, this hullabaloo, and I hope it falls flat on its face.
Yeah.
But I still think that he will bang in goals, and he could be the difference for them.
It makes it theatrical.
The last 3 signings that United have hijacked from City, right? Harry Maguire, Sanchez, and Fred. Just saying.
Good. A good omen then.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe they hijacked them. I believe it was his agent putting it out there.
Which agent? He has like 7 now, doesn't he?
Jorge Mendes.
I think he was sparking the United move.
He's his agent. Bruno Fernandes saying he's his agent.
I truly think though. I think the agent played all parties, and like I think there was this.
I think the United thing was what they wanted.
Yeah.
And by throwing City in the mix, how would United fans react if he went to City and did amazing?
Yeah.
Won them the league again or the Champions League, and they missed out on it.
Yeah.
A homecoming, one of their legends, heroes, whatever.
Yeah.
He does have a great record from his time there before.
Well, I mean,
you tend to forget that.
He won the Champions League for him. Pretty much. I know he missed a penalty.
Goals to games as well.
Yeah.
Especially that he was a winger back then, you know?
Yeah.
Goals to games is still a great record. I'm glad he's there. And I want to play against him. Yeah. I want to see City playing against him.
Ruben Diaz flatlines him.
I mean, we had. I think he actually says this himself, but he said, watching him against Ashley Cole, I think he says Ashley Cole's like the hardest defender he's ever gone against.
Yeah.
And I always love seeing that as well, because he did embarrass all your defenders, you know.
Oh, he did. Look, he's still doing it.
Yeah.
He's not going to do that in the Premier League though. The reason I thought he'd be fine at City is because he doesn't need to do any of that shit. He just needs to stand there and score. But at United, he's going to need to show that he can still do that.
He's also I know he's obviously not as young,
a lot more experience.
More experience, but he's a lot stronger than he was back then.
Yeah, but
he's going to get a lot more time and space. I'll tell you that, because people don't fear United like they fear City.
Yeah. But he's not going to have the joyride he had in Spain or Italy. It's just going to be, I don't know, the defenders.
Well, it won't be just through the law of physics as well. I mean, he's getting older. I know he's still fit, but he doesn't do them.
Yeah.
Physics, biology.
Yeah.
He doesn't do them mazy 40-yard runs anymore.
No.
I see him just getting on the end of things, you know. And
yeah.
What do you mean? He still does that where he's sprinting past people to get into the box.
Yeah, but I'm saying running with the ball, you know.
Oh, yeah, but
I don't see him doing that and creating things for himself like he used to. Beating 2 or 3, killing it in the top corner.
Yeah, no, but the best thing about Ronaldo was,
is that your COVID comeback?
Yeah, but I just.
Sorry, I just want to say the best thing about Ronaldo, because I do kind of hate him, but is how he would just get the ball, spray it out wide on the counter attack. That person does whatever he does, and Ronaldo's sprinting past 3 or 4 people and gets in a spot that defenders can't even catch him. I've always thought that's 10 times better, and he always finishes the ball. I've always thought that's 10 times better than whenever he's actually on the ball, you know? Doing it, like, he's just time wasting, essentially.
Yeah. You know what's funny about it all? Is Cavani's given up his number 7 for him.
Has he?
Which
he also said the best of all time, didn't he?
No, but would he have got upset?
No, yeah, apparently, because his brand wouldn't have been on, would it? But apparently it's a Premier League rule, they're not allowed to switch numbers once they've registered them like that. But for Ronaldo, I guess they're going to bend it.
Yeah, because he's about to bring in 40% more revenue.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, enough of them.
Yeah, we've got that out the way.
Done enough.
I don't know. I feel
I'm
like
sure we'll be talking about him again.
Yeah.
In the future.
Yeah, I mean, so, all right, then just moving on.
Sorry, can I just ask this one last thing?
Yeah.
If I were to say to you a year ago, you're gonna get Ronaldo.
Did you ask this question already?
I did last. Ronaldo
or Grealish?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, definitely Grealish.
You think you would have said that a year ago?
Yeah, just because of the United thing, mate.
I mean, from the beginning, he was.
What about? I mean, the season before, Grealish was supposed to go to United, and then it got called off when. Yeah, I know, but that was the whole thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, how hypothetical do you want to get about this, though?
Well, no, it's not hypothetical, because it was like Villa were about to get relegated, and then it was like, oh, Grealish is going to leave, and then they don't get relegated, And then...
But then you're saying, so Grealish would have gone to United for a year and then he would have had the choice?
Well, no, he would have gone to United. And he's saying the whole thing about Ronaldo is the United thing.
Okay, then it would have been...
Oh, he's got a pass with United.
Yeah.
Grealish didn't. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean...
You're saying if Grealish went
this close, he was this close to signing to United. Like, this close. It didn't happen, but he has ties with them, you know?
No, it's not ties if it doesn't happen.
Of course, it was supposed to happen for months and months and months, and it didn't.
Well, Ronaldo's just had ties with Man City.
And you're complaining about it?
No, I would have complained if he'd have signed.
All right.
I don't know how true the ties were. That's all.
Did you hear what, not to bring up that old news of Harry Kane to City, but did you hear what Pep said about it? His quote, he said, Tottenham did not want to negotiate, they did not want to talk, so we did not talk. We tried to open the door, but the big master of negotiations, Daniel Levy, who knows everything, wouldn't.
So he said, yeah. Look, it's his player. It's his player. It's Levy's player. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, but Pep wanted Kane, didn't he? He didn't push like that for Ronaldo, and he hasn't pushed like that really for anyone else since. But I don't think
he's ever pushed for anyone.
He was pushing for Kane in his interviews. I've never heard him talk about a player like that's from another team. I mean, and I like agree with him. He would have been the perfect slot in there, but, unless Haaland was.
I'd have accepted it. I'd have accepted it. I'm not saying I'm a big fan of his neither, but I'd have accepted it.
It would have worked, yeah.
To bring in the league's leading scorer almost every season.
Oh, you can't just
in a bad team.
You can't just build a team of shit houses, though, can you? And then just bring up all their good attributes that they had the previous season or two. You're gonna end up hating your team.
He's not. I mean, Kane's not that bad.
Oh my God, Kane's one of the worst.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Yeah.
With that whole backing in.
Very bad, but he's going to come next year.
Fucking sign Bruno Fernandes while you guys are at it.
I think we'll push for Haaland next season.
You have to.
We haven't spent, technically right now, we've saved 150 million on Harry, or 130
Well, I seen something today that if Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, PSG are going to push for Haaland.
Real Madrid pulled their bid.
Before tomorrow.
Real Madrid pulled their bid. But their transfer window, I think, is longer than the Premier League one.
12 o'clock, I think.
Why is Mbappe going to Real Madrid?
He's not.
No, but why would, does he have to leave?
No,
he doesn't, right?
No, he wants to go.
He wants to go.
Why?
Well, his contract runs out next year, so instead of the 160 million or whatever, they're going to get nothing.
Yeah, but
he's still going to get his wages.
In January, he's allowed to sign a contract.
Yeah, but he'll probably get more money if the team didn't have to pay a transfer fee. They can now pay him a little more.
Yeah, he's going to get his...
Or what's the difference?
I mean,
for the player.
What do you mean?
Well, they're going to get millions and millions anyway.
Yeah, the price tag. Yeah, exactly. I think it's just like a, you know how Ronaldo went to Madrid for 80 million, and then Neymar went to PSG for 200 and something.
Yeah,
it's like Neymar only went for 200 and something because of the previous ridiculous.
Yeah, you go on the last one. It's like friggin' buying houses, isn't it? One house in your neighborhood is worth so much.
No one's gonna ever be able to afford fucking anyone if Ben fucking White's worth 50 million, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, he's probably Arsenal's best centre-half already.
He's probably Arsenal's best player.
They played 3 centre-halves, or no centre-halves, really. Kolasinac, whatever. Holden, and Chambers.
Chambers is,
Hey, at least
it was shocking. You got Gundogan and Torres winning headers 6 yards out.
I think
3 centre-halves and not one header.
Yeah.
Frightening. Absolute frightening. And then there's Xhaka bit. You know, I've been going on about him for ages, and they had the chance to let him go when he gave the sign to the fans, and when he got took off, there was a great chance just to let him go. No, Arteta doesn't see that, and then Mourinho's wanting him at Roma after him having a fairly decent Euros.
Yeah,
let him go. And no, they sneak a fucking new contract under the table without anyone knowing.
It's okay. It won't be Arteta's problem after the next 2 games.
But he's still going to be there, Xhaka.
I know, yeah.
And the next manager's probably going to like him as well.
Yeah.
Which just will baffle the life out of me.
Yeah.
It's frightening.
He's going to end up manager, isn't he? He's going to end up taking over the club. In the 4th tier of England.
He's wise enough not to pick himself then. Right, so he knows how shit he is.
Yeah. Let me ask you then. So, do you think City are fine without a striker then, going forward? I mean, obviously it's too.
Not in the Champions
League. I don't get it. I don't know why. Although Jesus, when he's played, he's making goals
on the right.
He's making goals.
Yeah.
Against who though?
I can't see the Torres thing in the middle.
No.
I just can't see it. And I know he works his balls off. I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
Stick him out on the wing with everyone else.
But look, bring Foden back, bring De Bruyne back, and you won't even know we don't have a centre forward.
Yeah.
You will you will when you get to the Champions League.
I don't know, mate. We'll see. Look, got to the final without one.
Yeah.
Look, if
so did you.
Let's say you gave me the. Yeah.
And then we went and signed one. You didn't.
Let me say, if I was given the option of right now, hey, you won't sign any striker this season, but in the next season or 2 you get Haaland.
I think I'm
taking it.
I think you'll go for Haaland in January.
I'll take that any day of the week.
I don't know if we.
I think Haaland just looked at Chelsea as like such a little fucking club that he's like, there's no way I'm going to there. Like, I actually want to win trophies.
Yeah, I mean,
like that's how I'm taking it, because I think he's going to end up in
at
City within the next 12 months.
If Grealish is worth 100 million and Harry Kane's worth 150 million, Haaland's worth 200 and
drop the fucking
plus million. You know, it's just. I mean, there's the English tax thing. You know, I mean, like Ben.
Hey, look! Who's to say he won't have a dodgy season?
He was born in England.
His value comes down.
He's not a homegrown player, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, who's to say he won't have a dodgy season?
Who, Haaland?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, who's to say
he's already way ahead of schedule. He's already got a new celebration where he looks shocked. That's how much he's scoring. He's got.
I watched it the other day.
Yeah, and what he got 2, didn't he?
He wasn't that great.
He is world class.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
There's no getting away from that.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically got.
What I'm saying is, things may happen in the game.
Yeah.
Prices may come down.
This is why I don't understand. I mean, why he hasn't gone to Chelsea or even just taken that big. And I still don't entirely know if Chelsea if they actually made the full offer for him. But how does he not, especially the way he plays and the way he flies in with people, how does he not think, I could get injured within the next 2 seasons where I'm going to be at this.
He probably feels invincible right now.
You can't go out thinking.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't go out thinking like that, or you'll never make a challenge. You'll never throw your head in.
I'm saying like, well, I mean, you got to be mindful. You can't be a reckless little.
No, you just got to tell yourself, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to keep banging him in. You've got to have that feeling when you're as good as he is, as big, as strong, and as fast as he is.
Well, yeah, but how is
the goal? You've got to say to yourself, I'm going to get better.
Well, yeah, but how is
no one can touch me.
How is he thinking? How is he going to bed at night thinking, I'm going to get better, but he's playing at a lower standard? How is he not thinking? Why?
Because every day he stays at Dortmund, there's another big club looking at him, another big club.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same thing as like thinking about the World Cup or thinking about the Euros. You want to go and perform on the biggest stage. You want to do it like right this second, and you want to do it to the full.
Well, he's already played against the best players in the world.
Yeah,
hasn't he? He's played against them. He must have a feeling and know this is it. It doesn't get better than this, and I destroyed him. And he's the best player in the world, or the best defender in the world.
Okay,
you must have that feeling, and he's going to get stronger and better.
And he is only getting better. Like, look at Sancho, who personally I don't rate. He's gone to United. He's gonna flop. Didn't play well the other day. There's that, if he might as well milk this extra season he's got at Dortmund to sharpen his skills.
That's what I'm saying. I think
he's what, 24? He's not.
Whoa,
is he 22?
I don't even think he's 21 yet.
I think he is.
I think he's 20 years old. He already has what it takes to come and do it on the biggest stage. So why not do it right now? You know, why not come?
No, he's just in no rush, is he? He's in no rush. Maybe he's just happy with what he has right now. He knows it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe he's happy with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's 21. That's what I'm saying. 21, by the way.
Yeah, why not be?
Which makes it more ridiculous.
Yeah. And he probably just turned 21, right? Why not be? And he actually did just turn 21 because I remember seeing footage of him getting like kicked out of a nightclub only 6 months ago for being underage.
No, 18 they can.
I think he was over in America. Yeah, no, that does make sense. I don't know. Whatever. But why not be mindful instead of saying? I mean, he came out with that statement. I want to have more goals than Cristiano Ronaldo or some bullshit like that.
And he will.
He will if he stays in farmers leagues. Yeah. If that's what you want to do, then yeah, sure.
No,
go fucking play in Brazil and do what Pele did. If you want to get the most goals.
That's not what he's focused. He'll leave next season, but it'll just be the right move.
Probably
for
to
him.
Bayern Munich.
Yeah, maybe. But
he's literally just waiting for Lewandowski to.
I don't think he's necessarily waiting for that. It's just he wants the. I think he wants the best move possible. I mean, I think.
Then
every
say something.
Club in the world wants him.
Exactly. He has every club by their balls. Why not come out and be like, if I was him and I wanted to play for one team, I'd be like, hey, City, pay me this much and I will come. I will come and I will.
Yeah, but
maybe nobody's offering him the money he wants.
No, you're showing your hand. You're showing your hand at that point.
Yeah, but you're showing your hand. But
it's
you also have the best resume.
It's going to be his agent. It's going to be his agent who's controlling the contacts.
It's his agent telling him not to say things. If he comes out and just says, because there's enough microphones thrown in his face. If he comes out and says, "Hey, I want to play for City," they will make that happen, and they will, and then rivals of City.
United but then his price plummets if he says, "I want to play for one team."
Yeah, I mean, but
that's not good for anybody.
It kind of is.
He screws Dortmund over if he says that.
I mean, does it? Because he's always going to get the money that he deserves.
No, not if he says, "I want to play for this one team." Then you've got other teams dropping off, and it means the demand goes down, and his price tag goes down as well. You've got less competitors.
What's the difference of that and what just happened with Chelsea? Like what do you mean all these teams dropping off? If he says, I mean, I'm not saying he has to say I'm playing for City and no one else. If he says I would like to play for City, you know how you were saying Pep was talking about Kane. If Haaland talked about City like that, you would think that he's trying to like if I was in Haaland's shoes and I wanted to fucking play for Chelsea, I would.
Kane made it clear
negotiate Chelsea myself. You know,
Kane
made it clear he wanted to go to Man City and he never went anywhere.
Yeah.
He didn't make it clear enough, though. He started.
He made it as clear as he could.
No, he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It kept on getting as cryptic and as time went on. He needed to come out and be like, Daniel Levy needs to let me go. I need to make more money.
That's what he said when he said I had a gentleman's agreement. That's what he meant.
No, but he came out and said I had a gentleman's agreement after he tried to lay low and try to like.
No, he did it before. He did that
after
when he was Euros.
When he wasn't coming to when he was on vacation and he wasn't coming back.
He said the gentleman's agreement right after the Euros, and I'm pretty sure he might have said it before the Euros as well. That statement from him came out early on.
Yeah. There was definitely.
I know he said it again recently.
Yeah, I know, but when he first said it, there was definitely talks of like he could have said stuff. It was like no one talked about it.
I don't think Daniel Levy was letting him go, but
he wasn't losing money in any way. He wasn't negotiating. He wasn't.
Look, that's Kane.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Kane pushed the envelope as much as he could have.
He had no leverage. Again, he's got the
golden boot.
Think about it. If
one club going
Pep was offering 120 million and they wanted 160, Daniel Levy wasn't moving and Kane could do nothing.
If you're Kane and the last 3 years he's been getting screwed over,
all he can do is say, "I want to go." But Daniel Levy knows him as a player. If Daniel Levy stops it, does he know Kane's still going to perform this season? Because he wants to keep eyes on him.
I mean, that's the thing. I think it was like a whimper that he came out and said, "Oh, we actually had a gentleman's agreement."
No, it wasn't a whimper. It was a headline.
Yeah, because it was like, "Oh, yeah, Kane's leaving. He's going. Is there a contract?" No one said anything. And then Kane came out like a week later and was like, "Oh, no, we had a gentleman's agreement." And
that's not something you say.
Stuff started like falling away.
That's not something you say as a player if it wasn't discussed.
Yeah, I know, but
It sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, but it's still like a that. As soon as that was said, it immediately started breaking apart.
Well,
No, I think the 40 million difference.
Yeah.
In the valuation and the offer, 40 million that's his club. It's his business. 40 million pound. He's not going to say, yeah, go on then. Thanks for everything. But go and compete against us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, why not? Kane's also,
and then you're going to one of our rivals.
Kane's also proved his worth more than, I'm sure, 300 times over.
It still doesn't mean you deserve to go for 40 million less, because it's not his money. If Kane was to
40
say...
40 million less of what? Of who's...
Kane was to say, I'll take the 40 million hit. Personally. That's a little bit different, but he wouldn't, would he?
Neymar, didn't Neymar do that with Barca or something? Or when he left Barca, didn't he say...
I think he got a lesser... Like, Madrid offered more or something.
He said he was going to... Oh, Neymar was going to pay his buyout clause.
Oh, yeah, but
Santos. Remember there was something...
That gets worked around.
Yeah.
So it still doesn't come out of his pocket.
No.
What he's saying is that you don't have to pay me as much to go or when I'm going.
Right.
So it's not money you've had in your hands and given back.
Yeah.
It's you're getting given less, that you're making up the other side.
Yeah.
You're getting from the other side because you're telling them you're going to get me for less because I'm paying me buyout clause.
Yeah.
So when's Kane...
He signed
He's got 3 more years.
5-year contract in 2018.
He signed a 6-year deal, mate. 3 years ago.
Yeah.
He's got 3 years.
Okay. All right. That's vastly different.
Well,
I thought his obviously, but I thought his contract was ending like next season.
No, then he would have been sold. Then you take.
I think it's stupid business from both parts of Kane and Daniel Levy.
Well, Levy said in the beginning, "I'm not going to sell him for any less than 150 million, and I'm not going to sell to a Premier League rival." He literally said that in the beginning of summer.
See, the good thing about the only good thing, and it is
going to sign him.
It is Tottenham. Look, Harry Kane will go on form still. He won't be one of these players that goes sulking, you know.
No.
He won't be. Well, he won't play because they've got good enough players. You know.
You're saying if he would sulk, but
no. You say that, but they do too bad.
No, what I'm saying, we've already talked about Son.
No, I agree.
Bergwijn
and Ndombele staying apparently.
Well, look, you add Kane to the mix, and he's going to perform.
Yeah.
Look, it's going to be under a little bit of duress as well because the Tottenham fans are going to look at him a little bit different. You know, just singing his name and all that, but they will look at him a little bit differently. He's just going to start banging the goals in and shut them up.
Yeah, it won't matter.
He's been doing that the last 7 years.
It gives him more incentive, doesn't it?
Of course it does. And he'll be in a different position next year with only 2 years left.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
and
when
young enough.
That's when the contract negotiations start again, isn't it?
But then what happens when City sign Haaland? No one on the planet.
He's missed the boat.
Yeah, no one on the planet is going to sign Kane.
Yeah.
Man United will sign him.
For cheap, because he'll be cheaper
after
because
they just signed Ronaldo.
Ronaldo only lasted a year.
It's not a big layout for Ronaldo, is it? And he's going to make his money back with his brand.
Yeah, they only paid 15 million.
If Kane goes to United, it just proves exactly what I was trying to say earlier. How he's the biggest shit house ever. So.
Yeah, but he's only been at one club up until now. So. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get off this. We're going to be talking about this Kane, Ronaldo, Haaland shit again. So
it's happened. This game throws you so many friggin' curveballs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's going to be so much comes up that we spoke about that we presume might happen. There's going to be so many talking points and the twists and turns. And
I mean, this has to be the craziest transfer window ever.
That's what he said, yeah?
Yeah.
Not over yet.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, exactly.
So just to
West Ham.
Sorry?
Got to West Ham, yeah. What? Yeah.
They got to West Ham.
Especially, see, Ronaldo coming in should be Lingard thinking, okay, I'm 100% not going to play. But Lingard's probably thinking, oh yeah, I'll get more photos with Ronaldo so my Instagram will grow.
Yeah. Get more Twitch followers.
Yeah, I'll teach him one of my...
Even Sancho now, I'm like, I hope you don't do a Van de Beek with me.
Yeah. You know, so just to completely switch gears, I heard Lee Dixon say something on the he does the in for our English listeners, he does the American broadcasting, the commentary for NBC. He was talking about like one of the players was in the corner taking a throw in, and you could see the fans yelling at him, and he was saying, he'd hear all sorts and stuff he couldn't repeat on the broadcast. But he said the best and the funniest fan comments when he was taking a throw in were from West Ham supporters. he was just saying like he would hear the funniest things he specifically remembers from West Ham. Can you remember any times that you heard like I'm putting you on the spot a little bit here, but when you were playing, do you remember like hearing anything specific, or was it easy to just like block out the noise? Or?
Oh no, mate, trust me, I always got to Trevor once.
Oh yeah,
always,
yeah,
always. But I think we were playing Gillingham in the cup, and I just remember this big fella in the middle of a bunch of Gillingham fans.
Yeah,
just getting over because I went over to take a quick throw in, and I heard him saying, "Oh, where's Trevor Morley?" And I just looked at him and blew him a kiss and went. And then all his mates turned on him.
Oh, really?
I started taking the piss out of him. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
some evil ones.
Yeah,
there was some evil ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember.
I'm not gonna say. There's a better one. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember a couple that aren't even worth repeating.
I know. Yeah, there is a couple I can't say.
Yeah,
I must admit. I did have some comebacks though.
Yeah,
that was the only way of dealing with it.
Yeah,
you have to.
You don't.
I mean, my thing was even like at West Ham when he was having a bad time. If I was over there, my ear was long enough that he just could have grabbed it.
Oh yeah.
You know. You don't need a chicken run when they're on you.
Yeah.
When you're not having such a good day, And it was just worrying a little bit. Oh, that talking of throw-ins, what about Kyle Walker's secret shortest long throw in the world?
Wait, oh yeah.
Everyone get back, get away.
Yeah.
Take a long run up.
He threw it 10 yards, yeah.
I wondered what he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, was that in the Arsenal game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even. I mean, funny enough, that it was a 7:30 game over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was out till 3 Friday night, and I got up 7:15 a.m. for that game. I sat like this, my eyes pinched open.
But that's the thing, when it's on Peacock, you can't record it, can you?
I know. Well, yeah. I like to watch it live.
You
I
get
want to watch it live anyway. Yeah.
After, I'm pretty sure. But I work every Saturday morning. And I always have that game on, the first game of Saturday, just going in my car as I'm driving. And I got 2 decent goals, and it was like I watched like at least a half before I went into the...
Tell you what, Arsenal looked great for 5 minutes.
In the first 5 minutes?
5 minutes, I thought, Jesus, they come out, they're sprinting, they're closing down, they're working hard, and then collapse. Complete collapse.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've talked my fair share of shit about Arsenal in the last few episodes, so I'm going to let them go for a bit. But wait, I've got one more thing.
It's really sad, though, because they really, really, really could get relegated this season.
I'm not seeing that.
Nah.
I'm not seeing that, mate.
So out of the 92 English sides in the top, what is it, 5 leagues? Is that
sorry? Say that again.
Top 4 leagues, the 92 out of the English sides in the top 4. All right, start again. Out of the 92 sides in the top 4 English leagues, there's 12 winless teams so far this season. 9 of them are Premier League sides, and of course Arsenal are in there. The rest of them being Southampton, Palace, Leeds, Wolves, Burnley, Newcastle, Norwich, and Sheffield United.
Are they the only team that hasn't scored a goal?
Sorry?
Are they the only team that hasn't scored a goal?
I'd have to look at that. Wolves haven't scored, have they? 3 1-0 losses on the trip, right. I think. Is that right?
No.
Yeah, there is.
I think
Leicester 1-0. United 1-0. Tottenham 1-0.
Yeah.
Did they have a disallowed goal at United?
Only conceded 3 though.
Yeah, that's true.
Arsenal what? 9? Conceded 9.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good. You know, it's sad. I mean, Arteta seems like such a nice fella as well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can never go by that, though, can you?
No, I know. But
I think we should take him back as assistant manager at City, you know?
I mean, they beat West Brom 6-0, didn't they?
Yeah, in the
I'm sure
cup.
walk back there. They beat West Brom under 21s, Con.
Yeah.
That's fine. If I was Arsenal,
With that cocky against them, that they put a third team out.
Yeah. I mean, I've always hoped he does well, you know? I mean, I feel bad. I mean, it's just, to me, it's funny that
it's also...
Bad, but I don't see... It doesn't have the firepower. It doesn't have the ammunition to do what he wants them to do.
Yeah.
Well,
so he's got to change for now.
Yeah. If he had better players, it would be a different story. You know what I mean? Like, it's like everything's just wrong with Arsenal right now.
So...
Well, mate, he's just made 3 signings. You signed a reserve keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
a midfield player who's vastly overrated.
Mm-hmm.
How old was he when he signed for Real Madrid? 16?
Wait,
yeah,
who did they sign?
Odegaard.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
And how many games did he actually play? And they're still calling him a world beater.
I think Smith Rowe looks better than him.
Yeah, he does.
A world beater, he would have played more games for Real Madrid, sure.
Yeah.
To be fair...
I don't think Arteta has much of a choice in those, though.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, but...
Is it Edu? Is it Edu that's there?
Is it? Who is it?
I don't know.
Edu.
Oh, as the football director? Or
yeah.
whatever?
Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
He used to play there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, Edu?
Mm.
Oh,
Edu.
yeah.
I think he is, yeah.
Is that different?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know who you were talking about.
He's the one bringing the players in.
Yeah.
Bring back David Luiz.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, I was going to say, I mean, as shit as they look, it's unfair to talk about any team like this for 2 out of your first 3 games to be Chelsea and City, you know?
Yeah, and look, Lacazette's just come back.
Oh, Aubameyang just came back. They're playing Norwich next.
Well, that's why I gave him. That's why I gave him 5 games before he. I said he'll get the sack in 5 games.
And this is the worst break ever for him.
Sorry.
Hey, this is the worst break ever.
Yeah.
He's probably looking at that Norwich game and going, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Yeah. Because Spain isn't going to be doing well.
Look, it could end up they go on a 4-game unbeaten run or 4 wins. But
yeah.
When they come back, it might be different. It might be
Norwich can go and outplay him. You know?
Look,
I think Billy Gilmore is better than any of them midfielders.
Smith Rowe, Saka, they've got good enough talent there, you know?
It's just a lot of young. It's a lot of young kids though who would thrive in a team with. There's no captain.
With help.
Yeah, there's no.
I would
captain.
take Saka at Chelsea every single day of the week.
I mean, you would sign some of the older players. I mean, I know
Gary Cahill.
Yeah, Gary Cahill, Ashley Young, maybe someone with a bit of.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you would. He's gone to what, Villa?
Not Ashley Young, mate. Going Man United again, aren't we?
No, I know, but I'm saying for Arsenal, it doesn't. There's no, I mean, they're not competitive anymore, are they? With each other, but
no, I don't see any feeling there. I don't see passion. I don't see desire. All the words that you need when things are going wrong.
Yeah,
they're going to end up slowly hiding. A new manager will come in maybe, and then for 2 or 3 games they might liven up, and then it'll probably go back to the same shit.
Yeah,
because if it's in you, it's in you.
You want to know something funny? So I saw a stat.
You know yourself now, mate, because now it's got to be funny.
I saw a stat of the most points since the Premier League started, and who's been dominant, and it was United first.
Yeah.
I've got a screenshot.
Yeah, I sent it to you. City climbed within the last 6 years. They climbed, shot up more than anyone. But United first, Arsenal, and Chelsea. Okay, so I'm a little wrong.
Chelsea, Liverpool.
This
Spurs,
is at the
City.
very, very end.
Yeah.
Okay, so Arsenal were only 8 points. Had 8 points more than Chelsea. 2,072, and Chelsea had 2,064. 8 more points than Chelsea. since the league started.
Well, that'll change this season, won't it?
Well, I mean, Chelsea. I thought it was only 6.
Yeah.
But Chelsea now have 7 more points than them. So I was just gonna say that. I don't know. That's pretty funny because I didn't think it would happen for a while, and because I saw it before the league started. Yeah. I was like, that might happen this season, but it's already 3 games in, and we pretty much already have more points than them now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It wasn't funny, was it?
I mean, if you're a Chelsea fan, it's funny.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up there unless there's any more notes. We've got the international break coming up, which, you know.
I mean,
exciting.
Yeah.
What was all the games that happened at the weekend? There was I know we haven't. There was something that happened the Richarlison thing. Did you see that? The whole Richarlison getting upset because he didn't take a penalty.
No, I didn't see it. No,
you didn't see that.
No.
Coleman's. First of all, Coleman is caught in front of the defender. Did the equivalent of what Harry Kane does, where he backs into defenders. Coleman's literally just seen he's in the box, touches it in front of the defender, jumps, gets caught in between the defender's legs, and the defender lands on Coleman's leg, like weirdly, almost like it looks bad, almost injures Coleman. Would have served him right though. And then he's on the floor, medical attention, all that. While that's all happening, Richarlison's gone and taken the ball and like gone to the spot, and then like him and Calvert-Lewin are like arguing or whatever. And Townsend, out of all people who just signed to him, has gone up and been like, "No, Calvert-Lewin's getting the ball," and Richarlison just like thrown like a hissy fit the whole.
Well, didn't Calvert-Lewin score the penalty at Leeds? Took the last one.
Yeah. Well, he was the penalty taker, and then he scores that penalty.
It doesn't surprise me with Richarlison, to be honest.
I think he just needed a name.
He
needed a goal attached to his name before he got the PSG.
But look at that,
you know?
Townsend, right? That's the type of head that Arsenal need. Like it's just experience, isn't it? It's just going in there and sorting out the situation. It's not like a little hissy fit argument that you need to have. Like it is what it is. But yeah. So.
All right, man.
All right, guys. Well, we'll do predictions again. I mean, not this week for the international break, but when we come back, and for the next round of fixtures, and everyone listening,
I'll definitely be wearing a Chelsea shirt.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Episode.
Everyone listening, make sure to check out 5pintsin.com. Give us a like and subscribe on all the podcast channels. Go check out the YouTube if you're just a listener. You can go check us out and subscribe there. Any likes, any subscribes, it really helps us out, gets us in front of other people, so other people can hear us talking all this shit, you know. So, other than that, you guys got anything else you want to add?
Yeah, hurry up so I can take the shit off.
I think we'll go. Let's keep going then. All right, guys.
Bye, man.
I'll talk to you next week, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.